Hello and welcome everybody back to the channel again. This is Thomas, i.e. Unlucky, bringing you more Patriots franchise. Last time we played the Tennessee Titans and had a pretty easy day. And today we get to go up against the Chicago Bears, and we have a storyline going into it. Our rushing offense is getting better, but our passing defense is still pretty bad. We've moved up to the #1 rushing defense. We just need to really work on getting this passing defense in check. Let's talk about the Bears. What did you see during film study? Oh, perfect. Somebody else is going to be hurt and we're not going to be able to take advantage of it. We can run on their defense. Probably accurate. Yeah, they're right end 1 and D tackle number 2. Right, so how should we attack that? Obviously, we run to the right side and get to the second level. How do we measure success? 125 rushing yards or 2 touchdowns? No, let's go for 125 rushing touchdowns. We get you the ball and let you run wild. You know what? I'm okay with that. I can agree with that idea for the most part. Can't spend our stat points on anything because we are trying to save up for after-school tutoring. In terms of our game plan, defending the deep pass, I think that's a smart idea. And they're telling us to run. I'm going to go ahead and reinforce run inside and just see what we can do on the ground, setting up our weekly goals. 15 first downs is going to be achievable. I think 300 yards of offense, 24 points. We'll just do our normal split. I'll see you once we're done with this. All right, looking at the injury report, we're looking pretty clean. Well, let's just hope for the same on defense. All right, so we're rocking. I'm pretty sure full steam ahead. I have some players to upgrade. Jabril Peppers. Why is our morale still negative? 48. I mean, I guess I kind of get it. Jalen Polk hopefully becomes somebody I can get into the offense in Season 2. I truthfully don't know how the wide receiver room is going to look, because I don't think we're going to bring back KJ Osborne. Looking at the Bears roster, this is a team that was kind of rebuilt for Caleb Williams to come in and be successful. You have Keenan Allen and DJ Moore, two very good wide receivers to have for a rookie quarterback. But then you also have Jalen Johnson and Kevin Byard, who are really solid. We obviously know they signed David Bakhtiari because we traded for Braxton Jones. I have DeAndre Swift. They traded or got Tremaine Edmonds, TJ Edwards, Jaquan Brisker. They have a pretty solid roster from top to bottom. Roman Dunze is an 80 overall. Caleb Williams is playing up as well. This should be a fun game. All right, we get the ball first in this game, which I'm actually okay with. This, I believe, is our... If we win this game, this is our second away game that we would have won in another team's stadium. We did win away against the Jaguars, but they were also neutral site, so I don't really count that as a home game for them. On the flip side, though, Coach gave us a game plan. I'm going to try and stick to it. Antonio Gibson had a really good week last week. One thing I'm noticing is I'm not seeing Montez Sweat, which in my opinion, is a little concerning. Now, I have been playing this game on my own accord, and there are some plays that I've learned that I like. There are some plays that I need to run a lot more to really understand how they develop. If you're interested in watching me play this game live, I do play the online ranked head-to-head on my Twitch, link in the description below. I'd love for you to come hang out. I mean, it's pretty much all I got in terms of that. As much as I'd love to keep the idea of running it to the right, our team is really not built offensive line-wise to run to the right. Especially in a formation like this where I really need to rely on the right tackle. I mean, we get the first, but not exactly what we were looking for. I'm going to switch this out to a play, or that's a pick. Is that an offsides or an illegal man downfield? I see Michael Onwenu 5 yards down the field. I'm having a feeling that's on us. Legal man, offsides. We're going to decline that and take our first down. That was close to being a pick. After coming back to this team, I'm noticing we've really got like the foundation of this team set up for the future. I mean, maybe we'll need to pick up another wide receiver at some point. Definitely going to be looking at a tight end. But I mean, in terms of short-term, in terms of being okay in the short term, I don't have a lot of complaints with how this team currently looks. I'm going to be real, I don't know why I didn't go for the field goal there. This isn't like a phenomenal offensive line. Like, their best offensive lineman probably was Braxton Jones. Then they signed David Bakhtiari. But we are not... not opening up on defense how we need to. I am considering switching my defensive playbook again. I went back and looked. So I was like, something doesn't feel right about this playbook. And I don't actually use the Saints playbook anymore. I use a different one. Or at least I used a different one in Madden 24 and 23. So I'll probably switch that out as long as I remember. We got 3rd and 8 here pretty early. He threw that right to me. That's another thing that I'm like... I'm happy I played some of the ranked mode already. I'm kind of starting to figure out the user and the movement and like what works, what doesn't. I'm definitely not great at it yet, but I don't know. Maybe if I would have played a little bit more college game day or college football, whatever it was. I don't know. I liked that game, but I don't know. There were things I also was not a fan of. I didn't think I stepped out of bounds there. And David Andrews is hurt. That is something that we already knew I was going offensive or defensive line in the draft. And I know I haven't shown the prospects a lot. But, I mean, anybody who's accustomed to franchise knows that you aren't going to learn a lot about the players until, like, the last... You're basically... There's no point in even looking until you're in the offseason, getting ready to sign free agents and make trades. But it's no secret I'm going to be taking offensive or defensive lineman. What am I doing? Just punt. So, with that in mind, I think I'm probably going to prioritize one or the other. And what I mean by that is I might end up having a pretty boring free agency. But we need to get some depth on this offensive line. Like, my only real, like, depth piece, like, if you even consider it one, is Jukwoma Okafor. And I guess my backup right guard. Which actually, now that I'm thinking about it, let's go ahead and have him at center. Yeah, Layden Robinson. So it's like I want to have guys that are in between like the 70 to like 74 range as backups, and like my starting cast is pretty much all 70 to 75s except for a couple outliers. Is I don't even remember who that is. Oh, they took a tackle last year. Who the hell is that? Darnell Wright, maybe? Is that who I'm thinking of? Maybe. I really don't remember. I just remember this team was supposed to get Mike McGlinchey, and then that fell through and he went to the Broncos. Honestly, McGlinchey would have been better off if he would have went to the Bears. Yeah, I feel like the Broncos have the potential to be a very interesting team with Bo Nix. I mean, you still have Cortland Sutton. You lose Jerry Jeudy. I don't know if they signed any wide receivers. You're getting Tim Patrick back. I don't know what Jelani Tavai is doing there, but that's not what I like to see him do. Well, okay. I just sold on like... Would have loved for there to be coverage on Odunze there. Good job forcing the incompletion, Kyle Duggar. He's been a guy that I have no complaints about how he's performed in terms of this defense. User Bentley. Not able to get that. That's tough. Come on, Keaton Mitchell. Let's go. What a massive kickoff return. Part of me was really hoping I could beat out... I think number 6 is Kyler Gordon. Would have loved to have beaten him out. Well, we got Hunter Henry over the middle. They're not going to stop us. Let's go. We respond instantly. Let's go, Patriots. All right. I'm having a feeling they're going to take this to the half. Not a bad gig for us. We really need to put an emphasis on the run next half. That could have been an easy pick for Marcus Jones. I really need to be paying attention for that bench route. I decided to switch our game plans to passing, and then I don't remember if it was short or deep pass that we were defending, but I made it deep pass. Because I'm fine with trying to contain the short throws. We're going to run this real quick. We need to get that in as a favorite play, or at least that formation. But, yeah. Definitely need to put an emphasis on the run. Don't like Matthew Judon missing that. But I'm going to guess there was a hold on the play. Holding offense, who? Nate Davis. I think I'm going to take the 2nd and 8. As much as, like, I would love the first and 18. I don't know. This is kind of why I'm okay with that. Because now that you still got 3rd and long. And that he's going to run out at the 9 anyway. Like, that's perfect. All right. Next drive of offense. We're starting on the 12. You know what? My goal is to get us to 60 rushing yards by the end of this drive. I've been doing what they said. Run to the right. I haven't seen Montez Sweat at all, which I think is kind of weird. Unless I just don't know what number he is, which is entirely possible. I also think it's interesting that they highlighted their rush defense, or is their front 7 as a weakness that we can run against. Even though I am, like, struggling to run against this defense right now. But the way that this should go... I'm fine with grinding out the yards, but Antonio Gibson's going to get tired sooner or later. Love to see a nice center guard double team up to that linebacker. Didn't really happen how I wanted it to, but it's still... We still got there. Keaton Mitchell checks onto the field. I might run it with him for this first play just to get a glimpse of what the future could be like. I won't let that rep. I'm holding onto the ball for way too long. Oh, Antonio Gibson's hurt. So he's not going to get his goal. Unless if I can just kind of get the yards in a general sense. I need to stop falling for that. Like, whenever I see the player, like, have a step, like, they don't actually have a step. Like, it looks like they will be open at the cut. Like, maybe I need to freeform that. I don't know. I just... Some of these I really disagree with. Well, with Antonio Gibson out, I am, like, pretty interested in seeing what all I can do with Keaton Mitchell. He isn't a big back. He's a... I think he's 5'8", with either 93 or 94 speed. So he's a little guy. We're able to get this out to KJ Osborne. He's a little guy, so I'm just kind of curious to see really how he plays. Almost able to get that to Tyquan Thornton. I should have waited. I had a little bit more time than I thought I did, but that's going to be into the 3rd. You know what? The coach suggested me run this, so I'm going to allow it. Yeah, CM Freeze is definitely going to yell at me for that one. Oh, shit. I'm going to be real. I really wanted to throw that to KJ Osborne, but I messed that up significantly. Actually, there's a play I want to run. I want to try it. I want to try it. If it's still... Isn't not... Damn it. Alright. Keaton Mitchell gets his first touchdown of the year. At least for us. I don't know if he had any with the Ravens. I was looking for a specific play, but I don't know where it is. Alright. Need to... Really would like to get something going on defense. I had a pick early with Jawan Bentley, but it appears we might be in a scenario where we could really use our defense, or really could use a play from our defense. Love to see a boundary corner get a pick or something. But I'm also okay with allowing simple checkdowns to the running back. This is a screen? Really? That's not how I envisioned this play going. Ron Bentley hasn't had a bad day individually. I'm going to shoot the A-gap with Bentley. No, I'm not. I would have loved for that ball to just go flying out. Oh my God. This is exactly what I needed. Christian Gonzalez, the GOAT. DeAndre Swift isn't going to catch him. Oh my God. 10-5 touchdown Patriots. Oh, finally starting to see some of these. I'm starting to see it come together a little bit. I've been saying that this defense is not played how I'm used to seeing a defense play, but if I can get more of what I just got there, I'm going to be completely happy. All right, well, 1st and 10 for the Bears. After their last drive, big hit to Kyle Duggar, not able to force a fumble, but we do get him down after a gain of 6. Keaton Mitchell is hurt. I don't know how, but he somehow got hurt on one of these last plays. Gonna bring Kyle Duggar down into the box. Hopefully this doesn't come back to bite me. He misses the mark in DeAndre Swift, and we got 3rd and 4. Apparently Christian Barmore had something to do with that. He has been somebody who has been very pleasing on the defensive line. I know I didn't get rid of Devon Godshaw like I initially said I might, but I mean, no, I re-signed Godshaw. If I don't go offensive line, it is a really strong chance I'm going defensive tackle, because I do still have Judon for whatever amount of future I have him. So we're just going to have to see how this goes. God, that's so tough. I was like, I kind of knew it was going to be ran, but I didn't. Damn. All right, that's fine. We got 1:15 to score. I'm not too worried about it. No, 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 no! Tyquan Thornton fumbles. Oh my God. That is like... that was not in the cards of something I thought could happen. Broken collarbone for Austin. Wow. Luckily, we were going to hold the Bears to a field goal, but now we're in the position where we have to go out and win this game. Wow. I cannot believe that. If we rough this kicker, I'm going to be so pissed. Okay. Tyquan Thornton, as much as I love you on the field, me seeing you fumble on these kinds of plays makes me not happy. Makes me upsetty spaghetti. Alright, well... Unfortunately, now I get to lead a 2-minute drive with no timeouts, which not excited for. This is a face of non-excitement. Javon Baker. There we go. 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 I feel like I got robbed, so I'm robbing them. Wow. I'm going to get yelled at for that one. I didn't think about it. Javon Baker was not a big factor in this game until then. Which, I mean, okay, that works. All right. We're sitting in cover 4. I'm not trying to do anything stupid. Just kind of want to make sure if any and all deep routes are good and covered. Don't love that we just pushed him out of bounds. All right. So the Bears just used their last timeout. They're going to run and cover 4. I'm going to cover the deep middle with Jelani Tavai based off of what... Off of Keenan Allen. You got quad right. I'm going to bring Kyle Duggar over. Matthew Judon going to get a strip sack. Recovered by the Bears. Time runs out. Patriots win. Let's go. All right. Looking at the stats, not a bad day for Drake May. Can't really complain too much. Didn't get where we wanted to get rushing-wise, obviously. Antonio Gibson checks out of the game early with an injury. Receiving-wise, Hunter Henry, pretty good game. Tyquan Thornton can't complain about. KJ Osborne. I mean, we've just been having pretty slow passing days. So, I mean, not too much we could do about that. Juwan Bentley, Christian Gonzalez both have picks. Matthew Judon, Juwan Bentley. I really can't complain about the group except for Josh Uche. Didn't see him do anything. All right, well, we have one new injury. That's Austin Hooper with the collarbone. He's out 8 weeks. He's probably out for the rest of the year. Might get him back for the playoffs. Well, let's go back to our storyline. Nice to get the win. I mean, they had the 4th best run defense. Like, I don't get what we were really supposed to exploit there. But anyways, we have the staff points. Let's get something I have been so excited to get. After school tutoring. Yes, this makes weekly training a little bit longer for me, but it's really going to help out our team long term. Off to week 11. All right, well, no real new scenarios outside of a new mock draft going into week 11. Yeah, don't really have too much. I'll see you in the next video. Take it easy. Peace.